As I live and breathe.
As you live and breathe.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Sunday's live show here on youtube.com/ImprovGaming. Also live on Facebook. Also live on twitch.tv/improv_gaming. What's going on?
Not much. How's it going?
Not too bad. Zelda's been going on. I had off this weekend, so finished all 4 Divine Beasts. I think I'm just going to go right for the castle.
Right for it?
I have 1 full ring of stamina.
Okay. 1 full extra ring.
Yeah, okay. 1 extra ring of stamina. 16 hearts. Fuck ton of fucking food. Master Sword. 113 arrows.
113 arrows? I don't know. I have no idea.
I know, you're not there yet.
No, I'm not there yet. I mean, I have like 18 hearts. I have 2 full rings of stamina. I have the Hylian shield and the Master Sword.
Where did you get it again? With that?
Hyrule Castle.
You did?
Yeah.
It's in that like little cave thing, right?
Yeah, it's like a little cave, like underground cave passage type of thing.
Yeah, I was looking at that because you could just go right into Hyrule Castle. Right? I haven't gotten in.
Whenever you want to, yeah. If you can survive, that's the question: is whether or not you can survive.
Yeah.
All the nonsense going on.
I hope there's little travel points in the castle. That would be nice. Like before getting to Ganon, it's like, hey, here's a travel point, so you can come right here, so you can go and start.
Why would there be that?
Because that would be nice.
Has there ever been that?
Look at the Divine Beast.
Yeah, there's a travel point right outside.
Yeah.
That's it.
You could have one right outside before you face Ganon.
I doubt that.
We'll see.
Unless maybe there's a shrine there. Maybe that's how they do it. Because if you notice, like they use the shrines as a travel point. Yeah. So like for every stable that you go to, there's a shrine nearby. So then they use that as a travel point. And even every town you go to, there's a shrine that's somewhere in the town or
yeah,
by
but
the town.
also the Divine Beast.
Yes, I know that. But there's only 4 Divine Beasts. So there's not going to be a 5th one just for Ganon.
You never
There
know.
might be a shrine.
We'll see. Let's see what else.
I hate you so much, Pete.
But yeah, I'm making my run for it. I think.
Yeah.
And if I get my ass whooped, then I know. Oh, let me head back and.
Well, you should try for the shield first.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because that's on the way.
Yeah, it's like off the beaten path, like right off the entrance.
Well, not even. I think supposedly like it's supposed to be easier to get into the castle that way. It's supposed to be like a little hidden entrance into the castle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but instead of going into the castle, you take like a little side detour, get the shield, and then backtrack and go into the castle.
Yeah, I should do that. Did you set up your town?
Yes. Tarrytown? Yeah, it's all set up. All set up and ready to go.
I have not.
That was a pain in the ass.
That's why I didn't do it.
I was like, so much wood. So much wood. I need so much wood.
If you didn't know, I'm always joined with the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous. And I'm always joined by the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wondering himself. You didn't say my name. No, I interrupted you, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Like a fire truck on fire.
On fire.
It's Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
It is. And I'm always joined by the host with the most, Mr. I'm Wondering himself, with the Kango cap in tow. It's Mr. Peter Anderson.
What's going on, guys? We are Improv Gaming. We come to you live every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We also come to you every Tuesday and Thursday with little 15-minute chunks of little topics that we want to talk about, a little nice little break. When you go on break at your job, you have 15 minutes, you listen to us. It's a wonderful way to spend 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a lovely way to spend 15 minutes.
I mean, these two phases.
Come on. And you have the opportunity to share these beautiful faces with your beautiful friends.
Let's see. We also do, on occasion, Let's Play. And remember, E3 is coming up. So we're going to have a whole bunch of coverage, and we're going to figure that out.
We're going to do stuff. Stuff is going to happen. We're just not sure how it's going to work.
We'll figure it out. We always do. Somehow, some
way, we make it work every year. And this year is no different. It'll be a fiasco, but I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun.
Well, we'll have 2 mics. It will be interesting.
Yeah, we'll have 2 mics.
Little by, you realize that each E3 we've done,
it's always like a little more.
It's a little bit more.
A little more. Just
it's like first time it was like, all right, we will watch the press conference, run like hell, do our reactions, throw it up on the channel. Yeah. Then last year it was doing it live
stuff with like all sound issues that we had. It was like so weird, but we were doing it live with a stream where you were watching the video live and then you were coming back to us and we were reacting to it. And yeah, that was a lot smoother. But there was a lot of problems that year too.
So this year should be flawless, obviously.
This year should be obviously flawless because we've learned so many lessons.
Nick, it's time for Milking the Cow.
Milking the cow, ladies and gentlemen.
So.
I don't even understand. I don't remember what milking the cow is. I remember that there's picking the corn, there's milking the cow, there's a farmer's acre. I don't know what any of it means.
It's all farm-based. For you guys that don't know, Milking the Cow is our little housekeeping.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here.
What's picking the corn?
New releases?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess that one makes sense. I don't understand why milking the cow is housekeeping.
It just started. I don't know what a farmer's acre means.
I don't know what a farmer's acre means, though. I think I might have made that up.
I think you did. So milking the cow is basically our little things you should be aware of. Like I said, E3 is coming in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you keep it here, subscribe, so you know exactly when all the press conferences are going to be. We'll have the press conferences, react to them, be there with you in the moment to understand what's going on. We also have Improv Plays, where you can play with us online, whether it be PlayStation 4, Xbox One. We can play Wildlands, Injustice 2, Tekken 7 is coming out Friday. So stoked.
Yeah, sounds like a good time. We can play Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Black and White Bushido. A lot of games that are out there that we can play.
So of course,
improv play.
Of course, you have Profcot over on PSN. You have C Charisma on PSN and Improv 153 on Xbox Live.
Nick's not on an Xbox Live. I don't do that shit.
Well, you have an Xbox,
yeah. I have a gigantic X paperweight.
Yeah, it's a nice little door stopper. You should just use it as a doormat.
I was thinking about using it to boost up the camera next time we have problems with it.
That's a good idea. Wait, when we were setting up, that's what you were thinking?
Yeah, I was like, let me use this Xbox. No, that didn't cross my mind at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
I wouldn't either.
So, Nick, we know that you've been playing Zelda.
I have been playing Zelda.
You're loving Zelda.
I'm very much in love with Zelda. Why? You have something to say about Zelda?
No.
Do you have something to say about Zelda, sir?
No.
I'm like,
I just can't wait to beat the game, and then you'll be like, because we each have the same amount of memories done. Let me tell you, the memories, not as hard as I thought they would be to find.
Well, did you just look around, or did you actually go to the stables and talk to the guy that gives you a hint? You just looked around.
I just looked around.
Okay.
I figured in certain places, like there was one where you have the little upside an N, shall we say, a stone N, and I saw it and I was like passing through randomly, because your big thing to me when you came over was you have to explore. Yeah. So I took that as, let me just fucking walk every goddamn place. Get a horse. Still don't have a horse in the stable.
Really?
But yeah, just walk around, see what's going on there. And I would just say, wait, that looks familiar. And then go and be like, oh, there's a little fucking thing on the bottom. That must be something. It's like recall. And I was like, now I get it.
Gotcha.
So I'm very, the last one we both know is somewhere in the
somewhere
castle.
in the Hyrule Castle. Yeah, somewhere over there.
Yeah. So
I've marked like 5 potential spots.
Where you think it could be?
Where I think it could be. I'm pretty certain about only one of them, though.
What is your thought?
Right-hand side of the castle. So if you're facing the castle on the right-hand side, as close as you can get to the main entrance.
Okay.
As not the main entrance, but the main entrance into the.
Do you have a hint? Did you find a hint?
No, I didn't find a hint.
I'll give you a hint.
I was looking at the map.
I'll give you a hint when I find it, because I'm gonna scurry up and down those halls.
I mean, you got to be careful, dude. A lot of guardians patrolling the area. That's why I was like, tell me where it is when you find it.
I'll fuck them up.
I'm not fucking around with these guardians.
I'll fuck them up. You heard it here.
Flying guardians?
Flying.
Have you seen? Oh, you haven't seen Flying Guardians yet? Oh,
are those with the lights?
Yeah, the ones with the lights shining down. Oh, you've seen those?
I've seen those. Yeah. You have to in the volcano when you're going.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do.
You have to,
no, not those.
No,
those are like just little patrol things.
Yeah.
Like, no. There's like gigantic flying guardians. No, you had to have seen it when you were doing the tower, the Akala Tower.
Maybe.
You had to. There was like a Moblin beating up on a dude with the bridge that fell, and you had to fight the Moblin to save the dude and then cross the bridge. And
I don't save anybody.
No, you don't? You just...
No. I'll just fuck them.
Yeah. You shouldn't have been outside. You know what the deal is.
Outside. You see this weather? You see that castle with the storm around it? You should know better. Nick, it's time for the topic of the show.
Topic of the show is...
So, let me explain a little bit. Far Cry 5 was announced with a nice little trailer.
Yes.
We should probably have a reaction on that. That's coming out in early 2018.
Yes.
Red Dead Redemption 2 got delayed. Early 2018. So what I want to talk about, Nick, is it too soon to be already talking about early 2018? We haven't even got to E3. We don't even know when the big games this year are coming out. Yes, we know about Call of Duty, Battlefront, but we don't know, Assassin's Creed, what they're working on.
What's God of Honor? What's that release schedule looking like?
Is God of War coming out? Or
God of Honor. What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know. That's why I just figured I'd skip over.
God of Honor. Really?
That's a new title for you, Nintendo.
God of Honor.
You have God of War, you have Days Gone, you have Detroit, Become Human, you have all these games uncertain when they're coming out. You have Xbox and Crackdown 3. You have these big games that haven't come out yet, and then we're talking about, Red Dead and Far Cry.
See, but I always feel like it's this time of year where like you get that pushback where games get delayed and it becomes early 2018, and then we start to hear more about those games during E3 plus the other games. And I feel like we've done this we've done this whole dance every year where we're like, well, now what are they going to talk about? Like, now they have nothing to talk about. We know it's coming in 2018. What are they talking about for 2017? Fall or holiday season 2017. Yeah. And they always surprise us. Not surprise us, but they always they always come up with something, and we're like, oh, of course, there was that, and there was that, and there was that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I think very much like it's going to be one of those situations where we're over here talking shit. Like, now you delayed Red Dead Redemption, and you delayed, I'm sorry, what was the other title?
Far Cry.
Far Cry. Well, you didn't delay, but you announced that for 2018. Yeah. And now what do you have to talk about?
Far Cry is coming out February 27th, 2018. They actually gave it a physical date.
They gave it a date. So, I feel like we always do this dance and song where it's like, well, Far Cry was the one that we were expecting, right? Mm-hmm. We were expecting Red Dead. I know you were highly anticipating Red Dead Redemption 2.
Still. You got to know that, no offense to the Activisions and the EAs, but when Red Dead got delayed, you had to know that there was a breath of relief, because that game is going to be on the top of the fucking NPD charts for years.
Yeah. Well, if they do anything like what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5, right? 5?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like going through my Roman numerals in my head. I'm like 5. 1, yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. If they do anything like what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5, then Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be a phenomenal success.
Absolutely.
And now it's them contending with each other, because essentially Far Cry is going to be an open world western, just like Red Dead Redemption is going to be. I think Far Cry is going to be a modernized western, whereas Red Dead Redemption is going to be a wild, wild west western, old time western. But they're still going to be basically open world westerns, going head to head, doing toe to toe with each other. So that's going to be a very interesting lineup. But back to what you were saying, like, I don't know if it's too early to be talking about it. I just feel like it kind of gets that out of the way. Like, are we going to see a lot of in-depth stuff about Red Dead? Yeah, we will, because it was postponed to 2018, which means that we're going to get some in-depth stuff at E3, but we already know the release date, or we already know when the expected release date is. So it kind of breaks that tension, right? Same thing with Far Cry. We're going to get in-depth stuff about Far Cry, and it'll probably be you should tell Taylor telling us all about it yet again.
See, the funny thing is, Ubisoft has a lot of games coming out this year. They have South Park
Fractured Butthole
coming out October 17th. They have rumored Assassin's Creed Egypt probably going to be their November game, as tradition.
As is tradition. I'm thinking that's what they're doing, right? Because they took last year as a break.
Yep.
So this year is going to be...
And there's been some screenshots. I wouldn't be surprised. So with Far Cry and with all the announced, which makes me think that I was right on last week's show with Mr. Brian Ringwood from Scholars, where I said that I believe they are going to close with Assassin's Creed.
You think that they're going to close with Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
I'm still on.
So what are they going to close it? You would think that Far Cry's still going to, even though we have a trailer and shit, they're going to show gameplay this far out?
I think so, yeah. It's only February, dude. Like,
I can't wait to have our prediction. I can't.
It's only February. It's not that far off. Like, the game is done. It's all red tape after 6 months out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all ESRB ratings and shipping, and you know what I'm saying? Like, generally the game is like as done as it's gonna get, and then they'll have that day one patch that fucking, like, doesn't he know that we're doing a live show?
My phone's always blowing up. This is not going to be a very long topic of the show. But just in general, I think that for me, it's getting sooner and sooner. And now, it's my feeling with the industry is, look at what happened in 2017. You had Horizon, you had Zelda, you have these amazing, amazing games. And then 2018 is like, no, we're going to top that. Remember Far Cry 5, or the Far Cry series, how you love it? Oh, it's coming out in spring. Red Dead Redemption 2. No, we're gonna have that in spring, and you know that there's got to be a Sony game that is probably. I could
Well,
see.
yeah, the Spider-Man game.
If it comes out early, yeah, I could see that. I could see it being Days Gone this year from Sony Ben. I can see God of War or Detroit early in spring, so that's their early game. Summer have the Spider-Man, and then fall have what the hell is missing? God of War, Days Gone, Detroit. The Sucker Punches game coming out because that hasn't been announced yet.
Okay.
Have their and just have it being like boom, boom, boom. So I think there's got to be a big game also, like a Horizon thing.
What are your chances on a Horizon 2 announcement? What's the over/under on a Horizon 2 announcement? Because sometimes they do stupid shit like that where they're like, "Hey, we're working on Horizon 2." By the way,
I don't. First of all, they already said Last of Us Part 2, which is fucking easily 2018, 2019 at the earliest.
Yeah, but Naughty Dog didn't make Horizon.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, they came out with Uncharted 4 in April, and then 2 months later, they're like, "Oh, hey, guess what? Last of Us Part 2's coming." It's like,
yeah.
And you have to wait. So I don't think Guerrilla Games is going to do that because Horizon just came out. They still have a story DLC and stuff coming for Horizon. So I don't. At earliest, I see them maybe teasing something in PSX this year, but I don't see any Horizon 2 this year. I see the big game for coming out this year is Days Gone, and then early next year is Detroit Become Human because I think Detroit Become Human would be perfect in early 2018.
I think it's gonna be absolutely terrible.
The game or the release?
The release.
When would you release the
No. I think the whole release is gonna be a terrible thing because of the fact that game isn't necessarily the same kind of video game that you and I enjoy. It's a quick time game. They're known for quick time games.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a lot of hype behind Detroit Become Human because it's like, oh wow, this is such a great developer and they do great things, and it's like, well, yeah, the story of Heavy Rain was phenomenal. The gameplay was terrible. Absolutely it was an absolutely terrible game. Like, to play a game, it was like, no, I'm watching a movie where I'm just like push a button to continue. It's like Netflix saying, hey, you still there? Every 5 seconds.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from for that.
So I feel like Detroit Human, unless they changed up their mechanics in a massive way, I feel like that game's gonna be, it's gonna kind of like suck.
Not as much as Dreams.
No, nowhere near as much as Dreams. Because what was that? 3 years ago they announced that, and they still haven't released it.
That's gonna be. They just have to say, you know what, the game's out. Congratulations.
Yeah, right. Like, that's, hey. As of being here at E3, the game is being released. Sorry, you guys are stuck in this building, but unless like Media Molecule is gonna be working on a new project that's not Dreams, maybe they gave up on Dreams or they remolded Dreams. Like, hey, we know we told you about Dreams. Didn't seem like you guys were very interested in it. I gotta be honest.
Doesn't seem like you guys knew what the fuck we were talking about.
So we reformulated what we're doing, and we're coming out with something else that's not Dreams. And they give you the title, and they say, and it's being released, spring 2018.
I believe this week we'll start our E3 predictions.
Some E3 stuff. I think we're starting this week.
Yeah,
I believe. I think we kind of like delved into it a little bit last week.
Yeah,
but we're gonna start.
Yeah, now it's gonna be more predictions. But probably what we're gonna do is each conference gets their own episode, and
Yeah, we're going to talk in depth about what each conference might be able to bring to the table, what they might not be able to bring to the table, and the pitfalls that they might run into. 100%. Hey, that'd be a good game to play again. Pitfall. Nintendo.
Not going to happen.
No, of course not. Why would it? Why would
God knows I tried to play ARMS, but it's like, sorry.
Yeah,
our servers are down.
Servers are down. Servers are down. Servers are done.
I was like,
I'm going to test punch you, Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo.
They should have just did an open thing all weekend, like Destiny did. Destiny did, and then they did server maintenance, like in the middle of it. They were just like, servers are shutting down, so we can do some server maintenance. They would like post it on your screen as you were playing. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna shut down for 4 hours to do server maintenance.
Nintendo's not that smart.
No, Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo has the infrastructure for that kind of stuff. I really think that Nintendo has to work on its infrastructure, in terms of online. I
can't wait for their E3. Sony and Bethesda usually are mine. Then I'm like, I cannot wait. No, Nintendo, all my eyes are on you, and we had this conversation on the Gamescast this past week.
Yeah, focus is on Nintendo right now.
It's all Nintendo.
My focus is all on Nintendo right now. I don't know why don't you guys let us know where your focus is? Because I'm actually very interested to kind of see and hear what everybody else's focus is. Because my focus is all on Nintendo. Not because I'm waiting to be blown away. Because I'm waiting to see what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now you have an opportunity to seize the moment.
Yeah.
And the question is whether or not you're going to carpe diem.
Yeah, exactly. And Microsoft. I know you're not the big Xbox person, but I'm still looking at it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Again, like
I want my
CFDs. I think we went into it enough on last week's shows where I'm kind of on that same boat of like these are the two guys that really have to bring it, Yeah. And they have to cheerlead the hell out of the hell, bring it on. Get it? Ha 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 ha.
I'm not a girl. I wouldn't know what that is.
It's girls jumping around in cheerleading uniforms. Why wouldn't you watch that? Like, what's wrong with you, Pete? Sorry, they weren't Asian women. I apologize, Pete.
So, there is a funny story. If you guys are not used to this is how our Sunday show goes anyway. So I wasn't feeling good this weekend, so I was home, and I would go up on occasion, and my mom was watching this show called Four Weddings and Say Yes to the Dress.
Okay.
And I was watching, and I was like being like a critique. And then Four Weddings came on. There was these three girls, and there was an Asian. I was like, yo, the Asian's gonna win. She won. I was like, that's my future wife right there. She just doesn't know yet. Nick, it's time for the top news stories of the week.
Top news stories of the week.
Nick, we have 15 items this week.
You're lying.
No, 15.
No, you're lying.
No, 15.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do the flashing back and forth.
Okay. A farmer's acre.
Oh, were you waiting for me to say that? No, sir.
That's what I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing a dramatic pause. I was like, oh, this is a new take on it.
No, sir. No, sir. Not for 15, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't get that for 15.
I kept it low. I could have had 20, 25.
How many are there?
15.
A farmer's acre.
A farmer's acre indeed, Nick. There we go. That felt right. Number one. Nope. Okay.
No, I'm not doing the back and forth. not this week. I'm too tired for that shit.
The next episode of Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy game is coming soon. The developer announced this week you will be able to play the second episode titled Under Pressure on June 6th.
Nice.
I'm very excited.
Pressure.
Yep.
Find down on me. I don't know all the lyrics. I love that song.
I wanted to sing it, but I know when I can't sing. Burn down, 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 down. Burn down, 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 down. Dun, 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 dun. Pressure! Oh, this could be a fun show. So, as with tradition from the Telltale series, Under Pressure will build upon the choices made in the first episode. In a press release, they hinted at parts of the plot, revealing that it's focused on the Guardians and their new mysterious relic. Now, I'm not going to go into any more. If you haven't played the first episode, I'm not going to go into any more of that. But it sounds like always, this is going to also test out your relationships with your characters, which is a very interesting thing, because in the first episode, you would have these standoffs between like Rocket and Gamora, and it's like, who do you side with? Always Rocket.
Always.
Always Rocket.
Always Rocket.
So you would like side with Rocket or Gamora, and then the other one would be like, well, she can go fuck herself, or Rocket just wants to get the money. And I want to see how that builds in episode 2, because it's the first time your choices matter. Like, do you give this person to this person? But for them to have interconnective characters that are beefing, it would be cool to see how that progress. I'm very excited to play episode 2. Cannot wait to tell you my thoughts. June 6th. Cannot wait. But you know what you can wait for? Number 2. Sega's 2D Sonic revival, Sonic Mania, doesn't have an official release window outside of this summer, but apparently the release date has been leaked because of Steam.
Oh, Steam. Steam does it again.
According to the game's Steam page, Sonic Mania is slated to arrive on August 15th.
Hey, look at that. 9 days before my birthday.
You gonna get Sonic Mania?
No.
You excited for Sonic Mania?
No.
Anything about Sonic Mania gets you excited?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I'm more excited for Sonic Forces.
Are you really?
Yeah. Customize your own Sonic, bro.
You're really hopped up on that, aren't you?
It's create a character. I never thought I would see that in a Sonic game ever. Like that's the only reason I'm gonna create so many characters, Pete. It'll be a farmer's acre of characters.
A farmer's acre indeed. Number 3. Capcom has announced that Monster Hunter XX will be released on Nintendo Switch. The game appears on the company's official Japanese website, but no further details have been provided. Capcom has yet to mention a release date for Monster Hunters XX on 3DS or the Switch, and also hasn't confirmed if it will be available outside of Japan. Historically, however, Monster Hunter games are localized and made available in other territories. It just takes a little extra time to come out. So, most likely,
we'll get a Monster Hunter.
There's going to be Monster Hunter coming to the Nintendo
to the Switch.
More love for the Switch. Keep it coming.
Yeah, keep the games coming. I want some AAA titles, though. I don't want handheld titles.
But you know what you want to know, Nick? Is number 4.
Number 4?
EA plays FanFest games include. Now, these are the games you could play at E3, but they're not a part of E3. But
yeah, it's EA's E3.
It's EA's E3. You can get your hands on Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay.
FIFA 18.
Okay.
Madden NFL 18.
Okay.
With my boy Tom Brady on the cover.
Uh-huh.
Greatest quarterback of all time.
Okay.
Joked around about the Madden curse.
Uh-huh.
I'm just doing this because I know it irritates you. NBA Live 18. Why? Terrible.
Why?
Terrible. It's
why?
terrible.
Why Madden?
Why Madden?
Yeah.
The Madden's a great game.
Whatever.
FIFA is the number 1 selling game.
Yeah, FIFA is.
For their sports game. The latest Need for Speed experience.
Need for Speed experience?
Yes.
Is it VR experience?
We'll find out. It's definitely VR. Experience. The Sims Mobile and Sims 4, which I'm excited for.
Okay.
I haven't played a Sims game in so long, Nick.
I never played Sims. I only played SimCities. I never played Sims.
Really? I never played SimCity.
Yeah, I used to love SimCities.
What was pitch me on SimCities? You just build cities, that's it?
Yeah, you build cities.
That's it.
And you keep them. It's like Black and White. Remember the original Black and White?
Okay.
That was like a god simulator. That's basically what SimCity is. SimCity is a god simulator where you're like building, taking care of a civilization type of thing. You know, tornado comes, you have to prevent the tornado from hitting the town as best as you can.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I never figured it out. The tornado will come and destroy my town.
No, I'm excited. The Sims I used to play when I was younger, you would make your own house and put your own to the day I die. I always remember. Okay, I have a bedroom. Here's a small little bathroom. Okay, half the house is going to be dedicated to the gaming room, which has a pool table, pinball. Oh, it was insane. So I'm very excited. Sims 4. Like I said, I haven't played since the original PC. That's when I actually played on PC.
Okay.
Nobody plays on PC anymore. So I'm excited to see, and I believe it's coming to console. So I will love to get my hands on that. And if it comes on the Switch, that will be
nobody will see Pete for years.
That will be my Minecraft game for the Switch.
Yeah, your go-to, right? Like where it's just like I got nothing else to play. Let me play this.
Yeah, I'll go to work and be like, I have to do this. I have to do this.
Yeah.
Battlefield 1 in the name of Tar.
In the name of who?
Tar.
Who's Tar?
As DLC.
Oh, okay.
New content from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Titanfall 2. And of course, Madden NFL Mobile, NBA Live Mobile, and FIFA for the Nintendo Switch.
That's great.
Not FIFA 18, just FIFA.
Just FIFA for the Switch.
So, you can expect that. All of good stuff for EA.
That doesn't sound like good stuff. Not all of it. Some of it is. Not all of it.
I'm excited for Battlefront 2. I think they have a great single player campaign, which I think is what they should do. Hello to Dan Preet, who has joined us on Facebook Live.
Hey, Dan Preet, how's it going?
We're waiting for you to come on the show. You don't know who Dan Preet is. I love Dan.
I don't know.
I used to do.
I've seen the name once in a while. He likes everything on our Facebook page.
This is where I mush about my love for Dan Preet.
Okay.
We did we went to school together. We were in theater, and we both did a musical. He, however, did not. Well, he did wear tights. Never mind. That's a lie. He had to wear tights like me. But he played a gangster in Kiss Me Kate. He was absolutely fantastic. I loved him. I watched the DVD not too long ago, and I was just like, man, these were great times. So I urge you, Dan, please come on the show anytime you're ready. You'll live right around the corner if you still live where I believe you live, which is right next to where we record. Number 5.
Number 5.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Dan. Hell yeah.
All right, Dan.
We will make this work.
Somehow, some way.
I will message you later today. Write that down. Number 5.
Am I doing this again? Number 5.
Sure, if you want to. Nintendo isn't the only company benefiting from early success of its new Switch. Best Buy sales have also risen in part of the demand of the console. Thank you, Nick. You blow it for good luck. The company revealed that in comparison, the store sales rose 1.6% in its first quarter of the fiscal year, which ends on April 29th.
Fiscal.
That's what I said.
No, you say physical every single time. It's fiscal.
I like things physical.
I know you do, but it's fiscal.
You know, I saw the funniest meme where it was a Dragon Ball Z, and it was like spell my name, and I can't. Bloma started to spell her name, and she's like, BME, and Vegeta goes, you forgot to say D. She goes, there's no D in me, and then he goes, not yet. Just made me laugh. So Best Buy has hit its share of its highest point in 9 months because of the success of the Nintendo Switch. So kudos to Best Buy.
On top of that, GameStop released information telling us that the Nintendo Switch is outperforming the Wii in the same time span.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Maybe Nintendo, you should have this stuff up.
Maybe you should have some stock in the stores. You can blow it out of the water.
Number 6.
Nick,
we can't have some rainy days and sunny days, but without thunderstorms. I killed that. We can't have some sunny days.
You're killing it, Pete.
We can't have some sunny days without some rainy days, Nick.
The moment you said rainy days, I was like, he screwed up. He screwed up. Let me just.
Well, it's a sad news story.
Just
Nick.
wait for it. Just wait for him to realize what he did.
It's a sad news story, Nick.
What's going on?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh, not happening.
Well, let's not jump the gun. Has been talked about for a couple of years now.
It's not going to be at E3.
And last October, we finally got word that it's still in development. Awesome.
Yeah.
But we won't be coming the game. We won't be seeing the game anytime soon.
Nope.
The creator said it's not coming to E3 2017, but the team will talk about it this year.
No, they won't. They say that every year.
I hope that it's going to be at PSX.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's a perfect PSX
Hopefully.
announcement or Gamescom. Honestly, any time Beyond Good and
Whenever
Evil.
you want to say it.
Whenever
I'm
you
just
wanna
waiting.
come out.
Whenever you want to say it. Whenever you want to say it, Beyond Good and Evil would be great. Thank you.
Number 7.
See,
we're going through these. It's
yeah,
not that bad.
It's not that
15.
bad. It's all right. It's okay. It's not a lot. I mean, it's not a little.
I'm going to make sure it's fucking humongous in the next couple of weeks. Epic's Unreal Engine 4 is one of the most popular game engines out there.
Yes, it is.
And a dozen of games have been made up using its tech.
Yes, it has.
But now the Unreal 4 developers will be able to bring their games to even more platforms.
Okay.
As of the latest release of the engine to fully support the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I saw that.
You excited, Nick?
Yeah, I have Unreal Engine 4.
You excited?
Yeah.
For the Switch?
Yeah.
And Unreal 4?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you knew it was going to happen, right?
You never know.
You knew it was going to happen eventually, especially with the sales that the Switch was having. Like my biggest thing is with the way that things are trending, it seems like Nintendo Switch will get the third-party support that they deserve. But again, you know, you got to keep on pushing them. Got to keep on pushing those developers. Get them on board. You're outperforming the Wii, so that's a good thing.
That should show. And they had third-party support with the Wii, so.
But they need strong third-party support, you know, not like Red Steel, which, like...
Hey, that game was terrible.
Yeah, but, you know, it was a third party, and,
Yep.
and, you know, it wasn't as good as it could have been. It could have been better, right? Wielding a sword and a gun with a nunchuck, with a Wii nunchuck. Like, that's a phenomenal idea, but the tracking sucked. And the tracking sucks on the Nintendo Switch, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. I don't like it. I mean, it feels almost right, but something.
I love my Pro Controller. It was the greatest investment I did.
Yeah?
That was worth the $70.
Was it?
It really was, yeah.
Okay.
I could not picture me playing Zelda any other way now.
I can't picture me playing it with the Pro Controller. That thing is so big. It's like the the original Xbox controller, the Duke. You remember the Duke?
Yes, I do. Number 8. Thanks, Nick. The digital version of Nintendo's upcoming fighter game, ARMS,
Number 8.
will take less space on your Switch than you might think.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that in depth. How much are they talking about?
The brawler weighs in at just 2.2 gigs.
That's not too bad.
No,
That doesn't seem too bad.
I was worried that I would have to get a micro SD card
No,
sooner.
I wasn't too worried about that. Well, you got Breath of the Wild physical, right?
Yes.
You got the same thing with Mario Kart.
Yes.
So you got a lot of space because you only have snipper clips, I think, downloaded, right? And Test Punch.
Test Punch, and I also have Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Yeah.
You yelled at me because you're like, you have a lot of Switch games.
I didn't yell at you. I was like, wow, you got a lot of Switch games.
You should know. I play everything.
Yeah, I know.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Let me go to this nice little website over here. So, as you know, the Microsoft Game Pass titles are out and about. And here are some of the games. I'm going to read some of the really good games you can get if you partake in the Xbox Game Pass, which the Xbox Game Pass is that Netflix subscription. You get to play these games.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So let's go over Brothers of A Tale of Two Sons.
That's good. That's an amazing game.
Amazing
game. I haven't played it fully, but I played a little bit of it on the PlayStation 3.
Now, granted, I'm not going to read them all. So, Devil May Cry, the Definitive Edition.
Okay, like DMC, the Definitive Edition. You got to say DMC, bro.
It says Devil May Cry.
It's got to be. Is it DMC or is it Devil May Cry?
It's going to be DMC. Trust me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm positive.
Yes.
100%.
HIV positive. Farming Simulator 15.
Yes, that's what we're. A Farmer's Acre.
Farmer's Acre D. Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Halo 5 Guardians. Halo Spartan Assault.
What's Spartan Assault?
IDARB. Oh, God, I love IDARB.
Yeah, do you? Did you?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Do you know what IDARB is?
No, I have no idea.
IDARB came out last year in 2016. And it's basically this 8-bit type game, and you have to grab this ball and throw it into the opponent's goal, but it's not as simple as it sounds.
Okay.
It's
I think I know
cool.
what you're talking about. I think I've seen it.
I've shown you before. So
I think I've seen it.
Very cool on that. Layers of Fear, Mad Max, sorry.
Wrong Max there, buddy.
Mega Man Legacy Collection, NBA 2K16, Resident Evil 0, Saints Row 4 Reelected, Sunset Overdrive, WWE 2K16, Tearaway, Super Time Force. There's other games. Payday 2, Mega Coin Squad. But then you can also play some 360 games.
Yeah, like what?
Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite, Borderlands. You have Dark Void, Defense Grid, Fable 3, Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, and Judgment. You have Joe Danger. You have King of the Fighters, Lego Batman, Mist Explosion Man, Pac-Man Championship DX Plus, Soul Calibur 2 HD, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, XCOM Enemy Within. So some good 360 games.
Sounds good.
So keep an eye on that. Some good stuff for you people who are big fans of that. Number 9. June's 2017 Games with Gold lineup has been announced. You can get on Xbox One Speedrunner from June 1st to the 30th, Watch Dogs from June 16th to July 15th, and Phantom Dust multiplayer DLC from June 1st to the 30th. On 360, you can get Assassin's Creed 3 from the 1st to the 15th, and Dragon Age Origins from the 16th to the 30th. Fun fact, Assassin's Creed 3 backwards compatible now. So you bet your ass I'm buying that game because I enjoy. Many people did not like Assassin's Creed 3. I get that. But me, as a history buff, I loved Assassin's Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed 3?
Yes. 3. Who's you ever? No?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's the only Native American one ever.
Yes.
Right before Black Flag. It was alright. Wasn't great. I mean, Unity sucked more.
Yeah.
But
you know what it was? 3 was good. But then Black Flag came and blew everybody out.
Yeah, and Black Flag was like just superb.
Mm-hmm. Number 11. The holiday season is usually a popular time for new game releases, but history shows that games, or consoles for that matter, don't need to launch them to enjoy success. In an earnings call today with the 2K president for Red Dead Redemption 2, for a title like this, I don't think the launch window really matters, he said when asked about the potential summer 2018 release for the highly anticipated action game. Right, basically Rockstar saying, We're Rockstar Games.
Yeah, we'll do what we want.
We do what we want.
We do what we want. We'll put it out when we want to put it out, and you'll buy it, you motherfuckers.
Get ready for this, Nick.
Yeah.
Continuing with Rockstar. Number 12.
Number 12.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, God.
Continues to be more of a massive success. More than 3 years after the game's release in 2013, the open-world action game has now passed 80 million units shipped worldwide. This is from the 75 million units back in February. So in 3 months, they went up 5 million again. This continues its strong sales to no surprise.
This game might sell more units than consoles.
Yes.
Like it's competing with console releases right now. I don't think any game has really competed that high.
Nope, not at all. Number 13.
Number 13.
During a Sony corporate strategy meeting briefing, Sony management talked more about the PlayStation business. Here are some gaming takeaways. PS4 users have collectively spent 600 million hours every week on the PSN.
Okay.
For PS4. Sony also wants to further enhance the content and appeal for PlayStation Plus to make it more attractive and grow subscriber figures. So, loving that. Maybe make some VR games free.
Yeah.
That would put some butts in the seat. And PlayStation Plus has 26.4 million.
Eagle Flight should be free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good tech demo.
Oh, that's true. 26.4 million paying members at the end of the last fiscal year.
I mean, that was close.
It's hard to say physical.
I don't know why you put an accent on it, but I'll take it, Pete. I'll take it.
I know you will. Number 14.
Number 14.
We said this in topics of the show, but Ubisoft has revealed Far Cry 5 will be set in Hope Country, Montana. The location was first revealed by a number of teaser trailers posted on YouTube. The videos are short and focused on environments itself, though there's disturbing elements in each video. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw the videos.
I haven't seen all the videos.
Very cool. Far Cry is usually known for their unique locations and their animals, like riding a saber-toothed tiger, for example, or riding an elephant or something like that.
Yeah. So
for it to be in the good old US of A, I'm very interested.
See what they have to bring to the table.
It vibes me with a Assassin's Creed 3 type thing. So it looks like it's going to be and it looks like there's a cult religious thing. You see some crosses. Really into that shit. So I'm very excited for it. So we know that it's going to be for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, and it's going to be for February 27, 2018.
Yay.
Allies with a friend for hire to take down the cult in a 2-player co-op experience that extends across the full campaign.
Hey, that's cool. Split screen or online?
Both.
Both? Hey, couch co-op.
Yeah, right.
Hey, somebody did it. Couch co-op.
So there will be more details on this new aspect featured later in this year.
Nice.
So maybe
very
E3,
nice.
Maybe E3, but I see more Gamescom or maybe.
No, I see E3. They're gonna. Far Cry is a big title. I don't think they're gonna waste their time not talking about it at E3.
Number 15.
Number 15.
The 5th and final episode of Telltale's current Walking Dead season, A New Frontier, is just a little over a week away. Telltale has officially announced the release date for Episode 5 of The New Frontier, and it launches on May 30th, which is 2 days away from you seeing this, for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, iOS, and Android. If you own the game Season Pass, you'll be able to automatically download it then. A physical release of New Frontier is already available. And that ends your top news stories of the week. So we begin with Telltale and we end with Telltale. You see what I did there?
Yeah, that was nice.
I'm so excited for
You love your Telltale games.
I love Guardians. Really, I haven't played the 3rd season of Telltale. Walking Dead, I want to go back to back. I can't wait.
I just got. I took the free copy of
Tales of Borderlands. You gotta play that.
Yeah, I gotta check it out because I'm a Borderlands fan. So I was like,
I played the first episode and there was so much going on that I was like, I'll just play it. But I want to go back. I also bought it because it was like, I think it was on sale once for like $3.74. Okay. And I was like, there's no reason why I can't get this game. Uh-huh. Nick, it's time for the new releases.
New releases, ladies and gentlemen.
Out. So no descriptions again. Man, they're getting lazy over at the PlayStation blog. So just a couple to. Actually, no, Nick, it's your show now. I'm gonna drink some water. So read what is coming out.
Wait, what is this Neo Geo shit? Hey! Stop stepping on Switch's feet here. Riding Switch's coattails, PlayStation. Are we? ACA Neo Geo Metal Slug 2, PS4 Digital out 6-1. ACA Neo Geo The Last Blade, PS4 Digital out 6-2. Bricks, PS4 Digital out 6-1. I don't know what Bricks is, but it sounds interesting because it's not spelled the normal way at all. You're missing the C. Cross out, PS4 Digital. Damascus Gear, Tokyo Battle HD Edition. I don't even know what that is. PS4 Digital out 5/31. Danger Zone. The Danger Zone. PS4 Digital.
What's with you singing this week?
I don't know. I think I have an energy balance. PS4 Digital. Out 6-2. And Enigmatis, The Mist of Ravenwood. Enigmatis 2. The Mist of Raven. I don't even know how to say. That's
you never
so
played
weird.
the first one?
Shut up, Pete. PS4 Digital. Locke's Quest. PS4 Digital Retail. Oh, sir, the Insult Simulator. Actually, that one I might get behind that. PS4 Digital. I feel like we should get that just to like. I don't even know what it is, but it sounds like we'd be able to like just play that shit forever.
Oh, sir.
This one is another one that Pete and I could play forever. Paddle versus Paddle. PS4 Digital. Polarity, the Ultimate Edition. PS4 Digital. Shoo. PS Vita Digital.
That's actually Shuhei Yoshida.
Yeah. They did shorten Shenmue. That's all they did.
They didn't have enough time, so they just came out with Shu. It's the beginning 3 hours of.
This one is highly anticipated, right? Star Trek Bridge Crew PSVR. Like this was like the whole like multiplayer thing that you kind of get to experience.
You could be
VR
you could be a captain, an engineer,
and you need like at least 5 other friends that have VR headsets in order to play this game. So it's already
or stranger danger.
Yeah. Tekken 7 PS4 digital retails out 6-2. Thea The Awakening. Let me try that again. Thea The Awakening, because I don't know if you heard of The Awakening. PS4 Digital out 5/31. And Wise Origin. I feel like we went through this one before. PS Vita Digital. Wise Origin.
You can also get for PlayStation Music the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, Lonely Heart, Bandcamp Deluxe Edition, but why? You can also get Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tells No Tales original soundtrack. I heard that movie was terrible.
Yeah, did you?
I heard it was terrible.
Yeah?
Like Baywatch. No reason for it.
Was Baywatch that bad?
Yeah.
Did you see Baywatch?
Yeah. I was actually, my buddy texted me. He goes, "Do you want to see Alien or Baywatch?" I was like, "Let's see Baywatch."
Yeah.
Just because I was like, I feel like laughing and shit. And then I saw the reviews. I was like, let's not see Baywatch.
Yeah, Alien was terrible. I
Was
didn't like Alien at all.
It was damn.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. The problem with Alien is that it relies too much on Prometheus. And not a lot of people watch Prometheus because they didn't know it was an alien movie. So there's a lot of people out there that are going to go into that movie and they're going to be completely confused because it's relying too heavily on Prometheus and the story told in Prometheus.
I got you. That ends your new release of the week. So let me tell you what's going on for the channel for your listening ears.
For your listening pleasure.
So we have
jazz.
Smooth jazz.
with Pete Anderson. I don't know why you're doing that.
Playing the piano. I saw La La Land the other day. I want to learn piano. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That is a bull-faced lie. I'm gonna go home and beat Zelda.
That's what you're gonna do.
Put that or actually play Edith Finch. Because one or the other. I still think Horizon's gonna be my game of the year though. Spoilers.
Yeah, really? Despite that?
Unless fucking Zelda just fucking hits it out of the park with the castle, which I could definitely say. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying it back. Like Zelda's that problem where I play it and I was like, I'm enjoying this, and I was like, I want to take a break, and then I go back a couple hours later, and I was like, no, let me play more. It's
back and forth. Whereas Horizon kept you.
Yeah, like.
See, but
Horizon,
I feel like Zelda has so much more content than
Horizon.
100%
it does. But it's just, you know me, and it's not a fault on me, I hope. But long games have not really been my forte. That's why Witcher 3 was quite an exception.
Yeah.
I put 80 hours in and did not even think that.
Well, I'm surprised
possible.
that you've been blowing through Zelda this quickly. I mean, it seems like you're very excited about the game because you've been going through.
I have to say within the last 2 days, I probably put in a good 14 hours at least. I think I'm going to clock in probably total about 45 hours, which is there's a website called How Long to Beat, and it tells you like, this is the community and what they said. They said main story is about 45 and a half hours.
Yeah,
completionist is like fucking 150.
Yeah, it's like 200 hours for a completionist.
And I was like, I'm not completing it.
Yeah,
because that's where I was going towards. I was like, I can complete.
No, I didn't see you being a completionist
then I was like,
on this one.
Because I saw you doing so much. I was like, should I do that? I was like, I'm happy. 53 shrines.
I mean,
good.
Mind you, I haven't played a lot of games. You know, like Prey that I forgot at your house the other
day. Well, I might actually go back to Prey now.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I got these other 2 games that I'm looking at, so I'm a little interested.
Well,
in those.
Tekken 7's coming out. That's the other thing. I'm like, Tekken 7's coming out, but once Tekken's done, I was like, damn, I have nothing.
Yeah.
Not a goddamn game that's coming out except for ARMS, which I'm still debating on picking up. Maybe if you'll let me test out the fucking global test.
You always have next weekend.
Yeah. And at 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m. Well, it's 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Not like anybody works at that time.
Yeah, not at all.
You know.
And
8 a.m. both days, like 2 days, 2 separate days, and then it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then 8 p.m. Like, oh wow, that's nice, guys. That's nice. Thanks. You're fucking great.
You should have it like 8, 9, 10.
Well, it should be like 8, 10, right? An hour play, an hour maintenance, an hour play, an hour maintenance. It should be 8, 10, 11, 8, 10, 12. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how they should have done it. It should be every other hour. I should work for Nintendo. I know.
You should.
I know.
I was about to say.
I know that. I know I should. I have some great ideas up in this little noggin of mine.
Just little.
Little. Yeah. Great ideas. Little noggin.
Little noggin. So like I was saying, we are Improv Gaming. We have big E3 stuff coming out for you guys, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, let us know what you're most excited about, what news stories hit you the most. Are you as devastated as I am for Beyond Good and Evil 2? Brings a tear to my eye.
I don't think anybody's as devastated as you are.
Nobody's as devastated. That game, that's like if they announced PsyOps.
Exactly. Conspiracy. I'm just like,
I will be the.
Never mind.
I will be the biggest. Like people will be like, "What the hell is this game?" I'll be like, "I have stood by this game since day one."
I love that game. I do.
So
I really
it's
do.
So great.
I'm so surprised that you and I both love that game. Like, and we didn't know that the other person played it, and you brought it up the first time. I was like, oh, I love that game. That game was like my favorite game of all time.
That started our destiny together.
That started
our intertwining destiny.
Our intertwining destiny. Our raveling. I was trying to do like an Unravel thing.
Unravel. What a great game. I can't wait for the sequel.
Shut the fuck up.
EA, calling it now. If they do Unravel 2,
Unravel 2,
I will lose my shit. I will lose my shit live on the show. You'll see that. So we are... What?
Huh?
Go.
What?
Who? Unravel 2? What?
If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we're Improv Gaming. Did you want to give him some more milk in the cow?
No.
No?
I don't want to stop your thunder.
My thunder. I like that. Game on, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that just abruptly like that. That was abrupt. I thought it was going to be like something else. I was like, oh. And then game on,
ladies and gentlemen.
I guess so. We'll see you in a couple weeks for casual conversation as well. Don't forget about that, love.